My dad called, "We're leaving tomorrow, your car's sold." I laughed, sharp and short. "You forgot something." "What?" he snapped. "My name's Adam, 28. Eldest son, family fixer, emergency contact, late-night driver, spare wallet. In photos, I'm the tall guy on the edge, half-turned, ready to leave. My brother Nate is center stage, laughing, hand on someone's shoulder like he owns the room. I work at a shipping company, no scanners better than people. My apartment's small, one-bedroom, brick wall view, a sliver of sky that's orange for 8 minutes at sunset. I drink black coffee, cream's an errand I skip. As a kid, Mom said, Adam was born responsible. Dad added, and dramatic, when I asked hard questions. Nate was the baby, even at 27. At family dinners, Nate was the story, I was the glue. At 10, I saved coins in a jar for a used Game Boy. When I brought it home, Dad took it. If you can buy toys, you can help. He sent me for bread and milk. That Christmas, Nate got a new console. Dad said, "Don't say we don't give you boys anything." I told myself it didn't hurt, but my jaw clenched for years. Adulthood kept the same script. Community college, night shifts, learning to fix servers and printers. Raises were clear numbers. Family debts were vague promises. Just for now. You're good with money? We'll settle later. I tracked rent, utilities, gas, groceries in a spreadsheet with a tab called Boundaries like a private joke. Sundays were rough, meatloaf, loud TV, Aunt Marcy saying, "Nate's got spark. Adam's steady, he'll help." Everyone nodded like I'd volunteered. 2 months ago, I overheard Dad at dinner. "When Nate's coaching takes off, we'll all benefit." Mom added, "Adam will cover us till then." They didn't whisper. At the sink, I felt like used furniture. Last Tuesday, 7:18 p.m., mid-work checklist for a 6 a.m. rollout, Dad called. "We're leaving tomorrow, your car's sold." My brain stalled. "What? Your car's sold," he repeated like I was slow. I laughed, not joyfully. "You forgot something." "What?" he barked. Mom's voice in the background. "Mark, who's that?" "Nate, tell him he's welcome." I hung up. In my kitchen, fridge humming, I stared at my notes, rollout steps, grocery list, eggs, foil, soap, dentist reminder. My life felt small, tidy, not mine. At 9:12 texts, "Mom, don't be petty, it's family." "Nate, bro, Europe's gonna be epic." "Dad, you can walk." I silenced my phone, watched the sky fade from orange to black. At 3 a.m., I wrote on an envelope, "What's mine?" Bed, dishes, laptop, breath, car with a question mark. At 6:43 a.m., Dad called, chipper. "We got a place in Europe, fresh start. You'll see when you visit." "Fresh start from what?" I asked. "Debt's a trap, they want blood, we won't give it." "What's that got to do with my car?" "Liquidity," he said. "We'll pay you back." Translation. "Your stability is our ATM, called love." I set the phone down, made coffee, folded laundry, gripped my keys. For once, I planned for me. The title line came later. "Your car's sold." "You forgot something." I laughed because that car wasn't his to sell. It was mine, my name, my job, my rules. They'd pushed too far. I slept an hour, shoes on, woke clear. The call broke and fixed something, years of their hooks in me. At 16, Nate smashed Dad's truck mirror. I paid $380 from summer jobs. Nate posted oops for likes. At 19, I took the gas bill temporarily. 7 years later, it's still mine. Mom sent rash photos when I tried to switch it. At 22, I co-signed Nate's lease. He paid 2 months, then invested in a scam course. I covered $2,400 to save my credit. At 23, Nate joined my phone plan. Charges for ringtones piled up. At 24-27, 3 failed weddings. I lost deposits. Nate bought a motorcycle for content. I bought helmets because safety. My hatchback, 5 years old, low miles, clean history was mine. I leased it through Works Fleet program, tax smart with rules, no private sales, tracker in the dash. First month it smelled like plastic. Second, like Nate's cologne. He borrowed it, returned it with a new air freshener. "I'll fill the tank," he said, once $14. Mom called it our car. I bristled when she said, "Our car's great for Dad's tools," or "Nate needs our car for a date." When I hesitated, "Don't be selfish. You don't go anywhere." 3 months ago, Dad needed $2,400 for house taxes. I paid from savings. Then $900 for electric. Nate left the AC on. My spreadsheet grew. Nate got engaged to Bryn, suite alone, cold online. Their venue cost a fortune. I offered chairs. Mom said they're included. I offered photos. She wanted pros. I said I couldn't give more. She ghosted me 3 days, then texted, "You've changed." I built rituals. Portion pasta Sundays, wipe counters Mondays, open therapy tabs Wednesdays, never book. Saturdays, I drove the lake, parked, listened to podcasts about boundaries. My phone note lines held unsaid words. "No, that doesn't work for me, figure it out." In practice, I shrugged or stayed quiet. The day before the call, Dad texted, "Bring the car, Nate has errands." I typed, "No, I need it," feeling criminal. He replied, "We'll manage." Then the call, "Your car's sold." I saw Nate's post him posing with my car, captioned "New Chapter." The fleet sticker gleamed, trouble. At 7:15 a.m., I parked 2 blocks from their house, checked my car. No new keys, I practiced no, then knocked. Suitcases lined the hall, Bryn's sparkly bag on a chair. TV blared morning shows. Nate, toast in mouth, grinned like I'd drive them to the airport. "Got the papers?" "What papers?" I said. "Title, whatever." "You don't need those to fly, you didn't sell my car." Dad on his phone muttered, "Don't start." Mom, half made up, said, "Adam, we're on a schedule." I repeated, "You didn't sell my car." "It's mine in my company's fleet. No private sales, trackers in it. Keys are here." I patted my pocket. "Your bill of sales junk, you sold a story." Dad smirked. "Got $9,500. "From who?" I asked. "Nate." "You'll get your cut, chill." "No," I said. The room froze. Mom softened. "Don't ruin this. Nate needs a fresh start." "He's had 12, I said. "He's mulch." "Dad, watch it." I stayed calm. "The buyer's getting a refund today. You can still leave, just not with my car." Nate laughed off-key. "You're complicating this." "I'm clarifying," I said. Dad stood stormy. "We raised you, you owe us." "Not my credit, my car, my sleep," I said. "I've paid your taxes, electric, Nate's rent, $2,400, $900, $2,400 more, $600 for a ghosted venue. I'm done." I slid a paper over. "Last year's tally," Dad scoffed. "Keeping scores sick." "Someone has to," I said. Phones buzzed. "Buyer, probably." "I'm taking my car," I said. "Need a ride? Call an Uber. Need money? Sell your stuff. Need help? Ask elsewhere first." Mom cried. "You'd strand us." "You're not stranded," I said. "Just inconvenienced." "Dad, you think you're better than us?" "I'm separate," I said. I pocketed the spare fob, walked out, no slam. Just TV noise, buzzing phones, my steps on their porch. In my car, hands shaky, I said, "No is enough." First hour, I fought the urge to fix their mess. At work, I nodded to the desk, pushed the update, clean. My boss asked, "You good?" "Family stuff," I said. He offered time. I said I was fine, mostly true. By lunch, 47 missed calls, 19 texts, 3 voicemails. "I bought your car from your dad." I emailed the fleet office. They'd refund the buyer, my car was safe. Mom texted, "We missed our flight because of you." Then, "Rebooked tonight. Dad, you'll regret this." I screenshotted his threat to report the car stolen, replied, "Go ahead." He didn't. "Mom, where's the spare key?" Then, "Why so cruel?" A driveway photo, like evidence. "Aunt Marcy, your mom's unwell, be bigger." I replied, "I've been bigger 28 years, I'm trying my size." She hung up. That night, I oversalted pasta, ate it, walked, listed what I did, said no, stayed calm, secured my car. What I didn't. Call cops, gloat, post online, it eased my chest. Day 2, buyer confirmed refund. Nate texted, "Sorry you feel." I closed it. They made their flight. I whispered, "Safe travels." Day 3, I cut my card from their Netflix, canceled gas auto pay. Day 4, booked therapy. Day 5, Mom sent a balcony photo. "See what you're missing." I didn't reply. Day 6, slept through, woke surprised, made coffee, watched a bird on the fire escape. Day 7, HR said Dad called about a car dispute. They deleted it. I cried, relieved. Day 8, Marcy, "Apologize so Mom can heal." I texted, "I love Mom, I'll talk when she respects my boundaries." No reply. Day 9, I drove the lake, adjusted my seat, no Nate's cologne. A podcast said, "Boundaries are kindness with spine." I saved it. Day 10, Mom, "We land Tuesday." "Talk Wednesday?" I said yes, public place, no yelling, own bills. She sent a blue heart. Wednesday, I met them at the old diner. Mom looked small, Dad like carved wood. We ordered quietly. Mom spoke. "I used you as a fix." "I'm sorry." "No, but, Dad, I'll pay you back." "I don't want that," I said. "I listed to know I'm not crazy." I gave them rules. No Nate's bills, no linking my name except my no. They nodded. Dad paid the check, no fuss. Outside, he eyed my car. "Good little car." "It is," I said. I didn't sleep perfectly, but no nightmares of bills with their faces. Progress.